Hey guys, Bro here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today we're back, we're playing some more Brainrot Evolution, and I've made a bit of progress off camera. I think when I need to grind a lot, it's probably just best to do it off camera, because otherwise you'll just basically be seeing me AFK farm these same enemy endlessly, or in this case enemies should I say, endlessly, and I'm sure that's not really too entertaining to watch. But anyway, we've made some progress. I have now got to the max level Brainrot inside of the Void World, so that's pretty cool. And I do still need to get the secret though, but hopefully I'm able to get that one relatively soon. In terms of the actual main game, I've made a ton of progress here too. I'm now level 36. I did get to level 36, and this is my new area. I've only just gone to it now. This is the first time I've ever actually seen this place. So let's explore and see what is around and what's available. So it looks like there's nothing over on this side. That is okay. Again, this side looks relatively empty too. There is a sign at the back telling you to buy something. We do have a relic smelter. So let's just go ahead and see this. So you can actually get these coins right here, these points. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Wow. That's actually really interesting. I do like that a lot, actually. That's a good change. And that's a good feature, in fact. So I can probably just do a ton of these because, let's be real, I'm never, ever, ever, ever going to use these. Beforehand, I was just discarding them all because what else could I really have done? However, now we do have the ability to use the relic smelter, which again will make life significantly easier. So we've got 4k points. I did spend a lot right there. So we will just go ahead and purchase everything. And now we can just save the 1k points right there, because again, you just never know when you might need them. So let's do a mini crate opening. I don't know what I've got. I've got 13 void tickets, like wheel spin things right there. So I'll probably just use these first, actually, because we're closing in on 2 million wins as well inside of the void event. And if I get that, I'm able to get another pet slot. So that's something I'll definitely be getting inside of the video today. We do get a damage boost for 1.5 mil gems, but I've only got, what is that? I've only got not too many. I've got just under 1 million at the moment. So yeah, we definitely have got some progress to do. We can get a rebirth at level 39. And let's just, out of curiosity, let's see how this pet actually is. Let's see if it actually competes with what we've just got. We just got the 2%, which is quite nice. So let's see how good that guy is, and it's still not as good as the Void Pet. So the Void Pet is by far the best thing to be using at the moment. So if you are playing the server, make sure you do go ahead and use the Void event and capitalize on it, because you can make the most amount of progress from the Void event. And it's definitely worthwhile playing it to just progress from the Void event. So we are able to get some progress, nothing really crazy or anything. There was the double XP weekend, however that has now ended as today is a Monday. And I do want to go to quickly just see what my crates were. So these right here are my relics. I did use some tickets on them the other day, some relics, sorry. Scrolls even, whatever you want to call them. And I did slightly re-roll them, but we do have a few crates to open right here. So we'll start off with these. Hopefully I can get the 1%, because I'm still yet to get that one. And if I can, that would be fantastic. But nope, it doesn't look like we get it again this time either. So we do have 2 of these low crates, and these are usually quite juiced. These are pretty good actually, at least when I've opened 1 or 2 before. So hopefully it doesn't let me down today. And I think we got let down right there. So as soon as I say it, yeah, we go home relatively empty-handed. But to be fair, the Wraith case is... the boosted Wraith case is still not as good as the is just about as same as the default silver glasses. So not bad actually, not bad at all. So what we'll do then is we do still have a few more crates to open. Again, they're just standard, oh, demon crates. I have 7 of these. Let's see what we get from these guys. So hopefully we get something good. Come on, game, please. Okay, it doesn't look like it. No, not really. I mean, it's still the same thing, and I'm sure they're the 2 lowest ones, but, you know, it's just what you have to try sometimes. But anyway, I digress. So what we do need to do then is we do need to go back to the void area. I need to farm about 40k wins. It won't really take too long, I don't think. 50k, sorry, because I'm on 1.95, sorry. So yes, we've definitely got a bit of progress to make inside of the video today. I do want to try to get the extra pet slot because I wonder if it carries over to the main server or not, or if it's purely for the void event. And if it is for the main server, then that is really, really good. And it would be very helpful to have because every pet slot does help, of course, and it does make your team just much stronger in general. So we do need a few more wins. We're getting very close, like I've said already. And I'm just going to probably farm in this area, I think, because everything's just one shot. It's really, really easy to do. And usually you can hit two things at once. And hey, they do give a decent amount of wins anyway, but especially one shot on the kills. So yeah, it's really not bad. It won't take too long. I mean, it'll take a bit of time, but nothing really crazy or anything like that. So I'll be right back in a second once I've gone ahead and done this. And yeah, I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and done it. We've got 2 million medals right now, or wins, sorry, inside of the Void event. I did swap to World 2 as I basically just one-shot everything in here anyway, apart from the final 2 enemies and the boss, of course. So I decided to swap over because you get double the amount of medals per kill compared to the first area. So it makes sense. You do make a lot more progress, and that is why I switched. Anyway, what we can do then is we can go to the inventory. Right now, I have 11 pet slots, both in this event and the main game. Let's go ahead and buy this. So the final upgrade inside of this world is the additional pet slots. So we don't have enough wins quite yet because it's obviously rounded up. So instead of actually being 2 million, it's 1.995, and then it's obviously just rounded up to 2 million. And this person at the top, they keep trading me. I don't know why. If I don't accept a trade, guys, please don't invite me. In fact, please just don't do this in general. If someone's just spam trading you, they're clearly not going to accept the 10th time, are they? But anyway, that's what some people do on this game. And hey, I guess maybe one day they'll figure it out. But until then, that's what people do. Anyway, I love how that sends you in the sky. I don't know why. That's pretty funny to see. Again, another invite from the sky. So now we're on 2.01, which to me means we definitely have enough. And now we can just go over to the void event section over here, buy the slot, and there we go. So we've already bought what we need. So really cool, really good to see that. So now if we go to inventory and pets, we do have slot number 12. So I've just gone ahead and put slot number 12 on right now. And let's just quickly go to the actual main game and just see whether that's carried over into the real game too, or if it's purely for the event. Because if this is in the main game, then yes, this is absolutely perfect and you need to do this. So yes, it looks like it is. Guys, you do need to do this. And yes, it's something that everybody should need to do as soon as possible. And this guy has to be a bot, surely. Like, how many times do you have to invite me to a trade when I'm clearly not going to trade? But anyway, like I said, maybe that guy will learn one day. So anyway, let's go ahead and go back to the Void World because it will give me a good indication of how much damage we now do. So beforehand, I did 175,000. That was with the that was with the 11 pets. Now we've got the 12th. So it does mean we do get extra damage. And let's see how much of an increase it actually is. So we gain an extra 7.5k damage for just getting the extra pet equip. And that is actually quite a lot. That is a big jump, and that's really good to see. So I'll definitely take that for what it is. Let's just quickly go to the daily rewards because I do have these ones to claim as well. So we've got a ton of XP potions, 40 more right there. And then tomorrow for me is the last day. I did miss some days in case you're wondering. And so luckily the void event is still going on, allowing me to catch up because I definitely missed a few days. But that's okay though, because like I said, the void event is still going on. We still do have the time and we'll just fly up into the sky. Looks pretty cool. And now we are able to hopefully get the day 10 reward tomorrow, unless of course they remove the void event overnight or actually before the day resets for my rewards. But that's okay though, because I mean, I've got all the pets. The pets is really what I want, although the relics would be great to have too. It makes sense for me to save those 2 demon scrolls for the new relics I get, because I'm sure they'll be better than everything I currently have at the moment. So what we'll do then is we'll go back over to the main game. I do need to go to, I believe it's this one right here. And this should allow me to quickly check one thing. Is it this? I forgot which one this is. No, this is the chest shop. Okay, so it's definitely not this place. I think it is the world afterwards, actually. And we do one-shot that guy right there, of course. And I believe it's this world. It might be the world afterwards, actually. So let me see. Yeah, it definitely is. That's quite annoying. But yeah, we'll just quickly go back to the next world. This is where that boss is that I was farming in, I believe, the last video, or the video before that, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's okay though. And yes, I believe this is the one we need. So we'll quickly just go over to the shop. And now we can just go ahead and purchase all of the scrolls. I definitely have enough wins in order to do this. So we'll just do that all right there. What I plan to do next is we'll just decline this guy's trade again, as people just don't seem to learn, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm sure one day they'll figure it out. But for now, we will just focus on our upgrades. So we've got the relic, the golden staff, 380 at the moment. It was 350 originally. I did apply one of the silver scrolls onto it off camera the other day. It gave me plus 30 stats. So I'm going to now use the gold scroll on it to hopefully get more than 30. So let's just re-roll it. And we do end up getting a lower score. Oh, all right. We'll roll again. That's really unfortunate, actually. Oh, no. Okay, not great. Definitely not great at all, actually. That's a bit of a troll. In fact, that's a major troll. I kind of griefed. But again, it's a gamble you've got to take. Is it worth the risk? You don't know until it's too late, guys. That's the only thing I'm going to say. That's the only thing I will say. So what we will do then is, I think we can just quickly see what damage we do now, because I believe the relics do affect your void damage. So let me quickly check. This guy sent another trade. Like, seriously. And right now we do the same amount of damage. So perhaps it's just pets that affect your damage inside of the void world. So maybe that's something to keep in mind. It seems like the relics don't necessarily do too much in this mode, but again, it's good to know that. So we'll just go back to the original void world. I do want to check the boss arena just to see when this guy next respawns, because I still need to get... Oh wait, he's here right now. Oh, interesting. All right, so would you... Like, seriously, can you block people? No, you just turn trades off in general. All right, trades are off. Unlucky for that guy. But yeah, some people just don't learn. We'll quickly destroy the boss because I didn't realize he was up. And that's actually annoying because I think it's due to reset in a moment. Unless it's just 20 minutes after you killed the boss. I mean, if that's the case, surely you could just keep hopping servers and endlessly kill this guy. But again... we'll see. But yes, it's going to take me a while because I'm just on my own. You do the same amount of damage regardless of what level Brainrot you are. I'll see you guys in a moment once the boss is relatively weak, and I'll be right back once he's at that point. Alright guys, so he's getting pretty weak at the moment. I actually had to reset because my character fell out of the zone and the boss healed back to max. So it did slightly take a bit longer because I wasn't really paying attention. But that's my own fault. And in this area, you can actually get a chest at the back. So you can get an extra chest right here. So that's pretty cool if you didn't know that. And now you can actually just simply open your rewards. And hopefully you can get this. If you can actually zoom in. Well, I can't because this character's too big. But anyway, you know what I mean. The OP thing, the rainbow, the secret, I believe it is. So that would be pretty nice if we can get that. I don't want to buy Robux for the default pass because, yeah, I'm just not really going to do that. And yeah, let's go ahead and open everything up right now. Again, my voice is still a bit all over the place, so I don't know why, but just bear with. I'm sure talking every day for these videos doesn't help, but hey, the show must go on. So we get 2 garbage things right there, unfortunately. And we do get extra wins and gems. The gems are always appreciated. However, the wins, I mean, we can get extra pets, better pets or something. So at least there's that. But yeah, I think that's going to do it, guys. We've maxed out the void event. We have completed the void event in full. I've pretty much got everything I need apart from the best pets, but I'll probably just farm those off camera because, again, there's no guarantee I'll get them. And it's just something I'll see and keep you updated with. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you are new to the channel, do subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, do drop a like. If you didn't, drop a dislike. Comment down below telling me what you think. If there's any games you do want to see, again, drop a comment. check out my other videos. I've got a ton of different games on the channel, and I'm sure I've probably covered one of the games you do play. I recently play a lot of Brainrot. I really do enjoy that game, and it's quite funny for me to play it, so I'll definitely be posting that one a lot more as well. But anyway, thanks for watching, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.